is Oliver from Addis, and in this upcoming video series I will show you an introduction how structured information for health data can be stored in FHIR and how that looks in relation to the Swiss EPR. The Swiss EPR is a project from the Swiss government led by eHealth Swiss that everybody can has his personal related documents shared and can share it during the treatment. We have different solutions which are offering these services. I myself have my personal record with the post-Sanela community, and I did recently make a flu vacation end of last year, and I would like to add this information into my patient record because I was handed it out on paper out of the pharmacy. Going to the front page of my EPR provider, go through EPR login. You need to authenticate yourself with an identity, national identity. I have the Swiss ID. To confirm it on my phone, the second factor. Then I get redirected to my EPR provider, and I see now all the lists of my documents. I switch to the documents view. The EPR are everything stored documents, but they've added, eHealth Swiss has added a vaccination module where I do not only have the different documents, but I see an assembled view what of kind of immunizations I had administered. This should show up with all the immunizations I have till now. This data was coming from the now not operating anymore Meine-Impfungen.ch. EMEDA took this data over, and you had the option to add it to the EPR. But now I want to add a new immunization. I'm going over to this other tab. Add it. The date was December the 13th, I think. Fluorix Textra 1. I don't know the name of the pharmacist anymore. I think. Okay, I store this. Oh no, I forgot the lot number. That's the nice thing about preview, you can directly copy that up. Takes a while. What I see now is I have added this immunization, and this immunization is actually completely structured, this information. I can download here. If I open this here, this is a JSON file. If I open this you see it here. I have a bundle, so this JSON file is following the FHIR document specification. You see also here that the profile is mentioned. This means according to which specification this file is valid. I can click here. I end up on this vaccination implementation guide. This is a so-called FHIR implementation guide where it describes how that information should be structured. If I look back here to the document, I see I have different information. I have an identifier of the document. Maybe I can zoom in a little bit. I have the language, which is strangely US. It's an immunization record. That's the SNOMED-CT coding, which indicates the type of the document, the title, that it was an administration with a normal confidentiality level. What you see here is that the Swiss EPR has defined its own confidentiality levels. And here we have an extension which describes further the confidentiality level of the Swiss EPR, which is also a Swiss SNOMED-CT code normal. Then we have a section where it's referenced to the immunization I was provided. I have the patient author information and practitioner information, which was actually myself, and I have the documentation about the immunization, what the vaccination code was, which I entered here. So this is coded information coming out of a code system. If I want to check that, I can also see what kind of coding system are authorized vaccines in Switzerland. Going back, and I see also the lot number I entered, and I see the disease it was applied to. So it was influenza caused by seasonal influenza virus. Okay, and this should be shown also, is now recorded and can be used. For example, the if I go back to my record where I have presented this, if I go here back, since this information is now saved in a structured way, it can also be used for other purposes. For example, if I have the Impfausweis, the vaccination record, which collects everything, I should see now that information also there in a tabular way. So I have here this entry now, and if I export or print my vaccination record, I should have all that information from my new vaccination shot inside. Check that out, and I have here all the vaccinations in this record, and the seasonal influenza is also added here.